oxygen, and sugar. So I just wanted to kind of review like the parts of the leaf, like so the tip and the vein, kind of the outside, and then the midrib is the straight line going down it, and then the lateral vein are the lines branching out, and then there's the oil dots and the stuff. Okay, so how it changes, like, so I have this picture on your handout. The best thing about this picture to me is these kind of formulas. The first one is water coming in, water enters leaf, plus light energy comes in, equals chemical energy. And then the next one is chemical energy plus the carbon dioxide that is coming in, CO2, equals sugar and oxygen. The sugar is here, the sugar is nutrients for the plant and for the things that eat the plant. Nutrients is one of the things that the plants need, so like water, sun, and they also get some nutrients from the soil that they grow in. Next slide. Now the stomata, part 2. Next slide. What does the stomata do? The stomata are little holes on the underside of a leaf that do many things. Some of the things it does are it takes in carbon dioxide, as I explained. It also spits out excess water vapor the plant does not need. Here, so on here, there's like if there's high water vapor content, it spits out some low water vapor content, and then it also brings in CO2. So those are two of the things it does. Next slide. So this is a diagram of a stoma. The guard cells are the two kind of bean-like things on the side that open and close. And then there's the inner wall, which is the inner wall. And then there's the outer wall, which kind of protects the two guard cells. So, and then the epidermal cells are these white things, clouds around it. And then there's the chloroplasts, are these little dots inside the guard cells. Then this is, I'm pretty sure, a fancy way of saying opening. Okay, next one. What happens when a stomata opens? When a stomata opens, two things happen. Those things are, number one, make sure CO2 gets in. Number two, make sure excess water, H2O, and oxygen go out. The oxygen is that inside the leaf has made with the things that it brings in. And this is kind of just what it says here, basically. Just a narrative kind of so you can get next slide. I just put in a glossary, like just to remind you, CO2 is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a naturally occurring chemical compound composed of two oxygen atoms. And yeah, and it's basically what comes out of big smokestacks in soda. There's carbon dioxide too. And then water, H2O. Hopefully you know what that is. So that's all. a little hole made up of some like guard cells, some like kinds of walls that open and closes. It's like a hatch to the inside of the leaf. Like it's like a little trap door on the underside of the leaf. Marco?
The stomata probably die, right? Like, and so if so, do they grow back? Like, does a leaf grow new stomata? Like, over time, they'll probably die or rub off, right?
Actually, did not think of that, so I don't know. My guess is that they probably don't rub off or like die. They might die when the leaf does because they're kind of attached to the leaf, like they're part of the leaf. Like there's the leaf, like the underside of the leaf, there might be parts where there's no stomata around the stomata, and then there's just stomata. It's all flat. It's not just like a little attachment onto the underside of the leaf. It's like part of the leaf. So when a leaf dies, that probably dies, so it doesn't open and close anymore. Just everything that makes it just dies.
Do the stomatas automatically appear when the plant starts to grow leaves, or do they grow on?
Yeah. Another thing that I didn't think of and look into, but again, my guess is like just probably as it grows, like some little stomatas start to appear on the leaves.
So they're probably like just automatically start growing.
Yeah, like when the leaf, maybe like they grow bigger as the leaf grows bigger, like so. Yeah.
Maybe you could take like a baby plant's leaf and a adult plant's leaf, and you could compare them.
Yeah, and I'm guessing there would just be a small stomata against the big stomata.
Can the stomata actually get any diseases?
I don't think so.
But usually, sometimes I heard that if a plant gets a disease, the stomata also gets it as well.
Well, since it's part of a leaf, I'm guessing that would happen. Like if my arm gets a disease, if my body gets a disease, then my arm will get it too.
Well, unless it's a disease and then they get together. So, are they always like spread out evenly, or are some like all in a big clump?
I'm pretty sure.
Or can they combine?
I'm pretty sure they're not like spread out exactly evenly, but like just kind of random. Like if you drop sprinkles on the ground, it's just random. You didn't arrange them in rows. Like they just kind of just dots on the underside. They would probably be in different places on different leaves of the same tree. So I don't think it matters, and I don't think they can become one big one because they're part of it. Again, they can't move or. Yeah. Alright, so yeah. Lyric.
You said the sugar is nutrients to plants and what eats it? Where does it get the sugar?
Well, what it means by sugar is kind of like it's a way of describing the nutrients. Like you could take out sugar and put in nutrients, I'm pretty sure, and it would still mean the same thing. So it's just a way of saying the little food that helps the plant grow and would help anything that would eat the plant